guys, this is Jean from Happy Indulgence, and today I've got a book review for you guys. So the book that I'm going to talk about is The Epic Crush of Genie Lo by FCU, and this book is coming out on August the 8th by Amulet Books. So I got a chance to review this book on NetGalley and I jumped at it because I've heard so many of my friends on Twitter rave about it. I'm always looking for books that feature Chinese heritage and Chinese folklore, and this book was absolutely perfect for that. What the book is about is that a girl called Genie Lo, she suddenly meets a guy called Quentin, and he's like this mysterious guy who is just not in touch with the modern world at all. Like, he doesn't know what phones are, he doesn't know the proper etiquette when you're at school, and the second he sees Genie Lo, he jumps on her desk and he's like, "You're the one." It was just really funny from the get-go. What I really loved about this book was the Chinese folklore. If you haven't heard of the legend of Monkey King before, it's a popular one in Chinese culture. Basically, it's about a mischievous monkey who battles the gods in heaven, and they kick him out because he's just too arrogant and he causes so much mischief up there. And he comes down with a gang to battle demons. In Genie Lo, the legend of Monkey King is featured heavily in here, but it's more of a modern take on it. So when Quentin comes back, there's a bit of a mystery behind Genie Lo and who she's been reincarnated as, and I just loved how hilarious the reveal was. I just love these characters and how well they gelled together, and they felt really realistic and multi-dimensional as well. So Genie Lo, she's this tall girl who's a bit awkward, and she pretty much feels like she's never fit in. She has a really fiery temper as well, and she's not afraid of getting into fist fights, especially when people wrong her in the slightest way. Her constant battle with her parents for her Chinese culture was something that was really relatable as well. I mean, her parents were the ones who brought her to live in America, in the Bay Area in San Francisco. But they're like, oh, you know, you should get good grades, you should find a nice husband, you should get into a top tier university. Things that are actually really difficult to do. So when Genie Lo starts to manifest her powers and discover what they are, the storyline just goes completely crazy, and the Chinese folklore was just like, wow, like you have all these gods and goddesses that I've only heard about growing up and I've never seen in a YA novel before. So that I really appreciated. I just thought all the interactions between each and every character was really hilarious, and I loved how the main focus of the book was the demon fighting. And Genie Lo, she has these powers where she has these elastic hands that can stretch out, and that was completely hilarious. And I loved how she was always at odds with Quentin because he wanted her to use her powers in a way that she wasn't comfortable with, and she just completely smacked him down, and that was just really refreshing to see, because how many male instructor characters are there that, you know, the girl just goes along with it? But of course not Genie. I thought the book nailed the humor really well. It's not that often that I find myself chuckling at books, but I did with Genie Lo a lot, just from the sheer zaniness of the characters and what they were saying and the situations they were putting themselves in. And it's often that we see Western mythology and Eastern retellings, but I've never seen a Monkey King retelling in a YA novel. I thought that was done really well, and it just felt really refreshing as well, seeing that. There's a lot of Chinese language and mannerisms in here that I found really relatable, such as Genie Lo's hilarious mother, who was just like, you know, whenever a cute guy walks through the door, she's like, "Genie, why aren't you being nicer to this young man?" And how she cooked up a storm whenever there were visitors. That's something that all Chinese mothers do, I'm pretty sure. Whether you're familiar with the Monkey King legend or you're of Asian heritage or not, I think you'll find something that you'll enjoy in The Epic Crush of Genie Lo. It has the feeling of a video game or an anime or even a Korean drama, with how emphasized and dramatic everything was and how hilarious it was. It was a fun, refreshing, hilarious and light-hearted read that I really enjoyed and I really appreciated as well. In the end, I gave The Epic Crush of Genie Lo 4 4 stars. I definitely think everyone should check it out, especially if you're interested in Monkey King or just the Asian culture as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed my book review. If you want me to do more book reviews, let me know down below and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.